Participating this morning. I would like to open the Board of Public Works and Safety meeting for May 14th, 2020. Can I get a roll call, please?
Mr. Markgraf?
Here.
Mr. Perez?
Here.
Mr. Long?
Here.
Are there any conflict of interest statements?
No, sir. No, Mr. President.
Item 4, approval of minutes of the meeting of May 7th, 2020.
I'd like to make a motion to defer the approval of the minutes of May 7th, 2020.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Prior to going to item 5, I would just like to note that we are conducting this meeting under the governor's executive order, and the meeting has been advertised as an electronic meeting to the public. Item 5, letter A, correspondence received from Chief of Police John Doty requesting approval for Officer Tyler Niven to receive CBO specialty pay retroactive January 16th, 2019. Officers Adam Silas and Joseph Durzich be promoted to the rank of second-class patrolman effective May 3rd, 2020. Master Sergeant Gregory Adkins to relinquish ET specialty pay effective May 8th, 2020. Corporal Brett Bach received ET specialty pay effective May 8th, 2020. Officers Matthew Anderson and Andrew Webb to relinquish their CBO specialty pay effective May 6th, 2020. Petition for retirement with 23 years of service from Sergeant John Suarez effective the close of business on June 1st, 2020. And Departmental General Order 20-02 titled Temperature Testing and Return to Work Procedures submitted for approval. My only question on this would be the specialty pay retroactive to January 16th, 2020, board members. I would think we should defer that until we get clarification.
That's going to be my motion, Mr. President. I'm going to make a motion to approve all Chief Doty's requests, but defer that part in reference to Tyler Nevin receiving CBO specialty pay. I'm going to check on that. I'm not sure that we can, so I want to get clarification before we approve that.
Can I get a second on that motion?
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item B, service agreement with Nyhard Company to perform the actuarial update for the city's insurance benefit submitted for approval. I do see that this has been submitted by the City Controller, Megan Flores, and it has been vetted by the Law Department Corporation.
That's correct.
Is there anyone who likes to comment on this?
Mr. President, I would just say that it did come to the Law Department for review. We did just a cursory review of the agreement. It's requested by the Controller's Office, and therefore we would request its approval as submitted.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll motion, Mr. President, to approve the service agreement with Nyhard Company.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item C, order to rescind orders to demolish on the property located at 7728 Linden Avenue, front and garage, submitted for approval.
Yes, Mr. President, it's our understanding from Mr. Kearney that this property has been resolved and should come off the demo list. I believe it was rehabbed, I believe, right, Mr. Kearney? He's on mute, but I don't know if we can.
It has, according to the paperwork, Mr. Smith, it has been rehabilitated.
All right, then we're all set. That's my memory as well. We requested it be rescinded due to that, due to the rehab, which is a
It has been sold.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion in that regard.
Okay, I'll make that motion, Mr. President, to rescind the demolition order for 7728 Linden Avenue.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item D, Mylar, plat of subdivision, Hammond Briar East Center submitted for approval. Is Mr. Poland with us?
Yes, I was trying to get it to unmute. This is for a two-lot subdivision in the Briar East Shopping Center that I'm sure most of you are familiar with. It's creating a new lot that will be located between the gas station that is at the corner of Grand and 169th and the bank that is a little bit west of that.
Okay. Any questions, board?
No, sir.
I'll entertain a motion to accept the plot of subdivision.
I'll make that motion, Mr. President.
I second, Mr. President.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And we will need to sign that today, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Proposed, item E, proposed license agreement renewal with Duval Village Incorporated and its representative, Enviro Forensics LLC, to access the property located at 837 Hoffman Street, submitted for approval.
Mr. President, I did have a conversation through email with Mr. Novak from Environmental. He's indicated that this is of no cost to the city and is simply a formality to allow Enviro Forensics to continue their monitoring of this property for environmental purposes. Just an access agreement.
Is this something that needs approval, or is this just acknowledgement?
There actually is an agreement that requires Board of Works
Okay.
approval.
You
The
got
city
it.
does.
Thank you.
Then I'll make a motion to approve the license agreement renewal.
I second, Mr. President.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item F, correspondence received from Thomas Desch of House Painter Media LLC, requesting the approval for aerial drone photography to film in downtown Hammond during the week of May 18th, 2020, for a documentary which is being produced in close consultation with economic development.
Mr. President, this was a request from Ms. That is continuing, and it has to do with the Jeff Speck plan and Mayor McDermott plan for downtown. This is just some, I guess, some drone footage they need to take. I don't know if police needs to be aware of that, Captain Long, or not, but I wanted to make sure that you knew about that for your guys.
All right, thank you, Mr. Smith. I'll entertain a motion, and Jeff, do you want PD to be aware of this?
Yes, Mr. President, I'm gonna forward that information to the department via email to make sure that we're all aware of it.
Okay,
And Miss Anderson would be the city contact, Jeff.
Okay. I'll make the motion to, sorry, Mr. President, you have something?
no, I'll entertain a motion.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the correspondence from House Painter Media.
I will second, Mr. President.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Item 6, matters from board members. Anything, gentlemen?
No, sir.
No, Mr. President.
Item 7, matters from other department heads and/or their representatives. Anyone?
I do, Mr. President. This is Jaime from Code Enforcement.
Welcome.
Hello. This just came to me at the end of the day yesterday. The resident at 6431 Madison is planning on cleaning out the house. I think they're moving. So they called in to request a placement of a dumpster in front of their house. This will be on the street. Once again, the address is 6431 Madison. The dumpsters should be arriving, they said, by Tuesday, and they would require it there for a week.
Do we know, there's still going to be vehicular access, I'm guessing, right?
Yes, there will be.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion in that regard.
Okay, I'll motion that we approve the dumpster at 6134 Madison.
That's 6431, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. I'll change that motion to 6431 Madison.
Thank you.
Sorry, Harry.
I second,
no
Mr.
I got a second?
I second, Mr. President.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any other department heads or their representatives have any business?
Mr. President, I do. I just remembered that there have been a couple of people that have come to the law department requesting garage sale permits. I think we need to have a conversation with the police department to determine whether or not garage sale would comport with, or how a garage sale would be able to operate in, you know, in kind of in conjunction with the governor and the mayor's executive orders. We just need to kind of have a policy in place or some conversation. So I wanted to let the Board of Public Works staff know that they should probably gather up any requests. I'm not sure how many we have at this point, Lynn, but we should probably discuss that next week and put it on the agenda, because I'm assuming those are just going to increase as the weather gets better, and I'm sure potentially, you know, make some money in these times. So
Sure. All right, duly noted, Mr. Smith. Anything else from anyone? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll make that motion, Mr. President.
All
I
those in-
second, Mr. President.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting's adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.